Hello everybody. I'm here to do a deck profile on my infinities, deck of the month, year, and what's or not. As of now, they're my featured deck. So I'll just go ahead and show you guys. I run 3 Infernity Archfiends. It's a very good card for Infinities. It's a staple, if you would suggest it like that. I run 3 Necromancers, because, that's also a staple. Um, I run 3 beetles, although most people would criticize me about that, but I like the beetle style. It's a very good card. Just have no cards in your hand, draw a beetle, you have your defense, or shoot for a Gaichi, or do something like that. I run 2 mirage because 1 is not enough to do all the combos, and 3 is just dead draws all around, so only 2. I run 2 fabled ravens. Granted, most people do not like this for the infirmities, but it's a good card. And I do have proxies, but I'll eventually change those. I just don't have money right now. But what fabled raven does is that you can discard as many cards as you like, and it gains 400 attack for each card discarded, and it gains a level in stars. So it's also a tuner. It's a 2-star from 5-star from 6-star and whatnot. It's a really good card. Just people underestimate it a lot. I run 1 Stygian Street Patrol because it kind of helps me get dead draws out of my hand when it's in the grave. 1 Avenger just to do all the 8-star sinking and stuff. You don't need 1. You don't need 2. 2 is just overload. It's not really necessary. I proxy a tour guide from the underworld. Helps me get exceeds, which I can use, such as Levier or stuff like that. And then I run 1 Armageddon Knight because, it's like a foolish burial of the infinities. It just sends most of my monsters to the grave. I run 2 MSTs. You don't. You could run 3, but I run Heavy Storm 2, so it's like another MST, I guess, and kind of a bigger, better version. And then I have Heavy Storm, staple. I have Launcher, a staple from Infinities. I have Monster Reborn, staple. Dark Hole, staple. I run Dark Eruption to get back my Mirage to my hand, to my Tour Guide to my hand, so I can do more exceeding with that. I proxy 1 for 1. Just discard cards from my hand, or a card from my hand, a special summon 1 from my deck or hand. So it's a good card, and I'm just testing my theory out with that one. I run 3 barriers. Again, staples. If you run 2, you're an idiot, but 3 is just 3 walking psalms except for summonings. So it just basically does that. 2 D prisons, just to banish their big stuff, such as like Grapha or Hyperion or other synchros like Stardust that can't avoid gain this. I run bottomless because the priority rules have changed, and the priority is no longer here, so bottomless is like the new solemn. I run 2 infinity break to get rid of like skill drains or stuff that really shuts down my deck, like skill drains, shadow imprisonment, stuff like that. I run solemn warning just to clear their monsters and everything of everything they have and make sure they don't get it again. I run starlight because of all the amount of traps I set. It kind of helps bring out the stardust. Only time I ever bring them out though. I run solemn judgment just to just to add on to the solemn effect. Just have more power to me I run 1 inferno. People will disagree with this, but you know, I think 2 is just an overload and dead draw most of the time. I mean, sometimes it's good, but not 7 times out of 10, I just find it's not good, so I just took it out. I run 1 mirror force if I'm ever in trouble, if I just want to clear the field, assuming they don't have a stardust on the field or something like that. And I run a compulse just, you know, to get monsters back into the hand that they don't want, or just to, you know, keep myself alive or stuff like that. Now for my extra deck, I run 1 Catastor, just, you know, staple for every dark deck. Run Magical Android to gain life points, kind of simple. Iron Chain just to, you know, burn everything, like my burn 6, so if I want to sink for like 8 and I have 2 beetles, I'll just use him as a burn. I run a Brio just, you know, to help out with the cards in my hand, or to, you know, make sure I have a clear hit for him. I run Dark End because it's a really good card. Most people think that it says destroy, but it actually does not destroy, it just sends to the grave, so you can negate it with Stardust or something like that. And Stardust, I run it for gold, and the Starlight Road, so Starlight Road would bring him out, and then I can negate him and get him back. I run 2 Infernity Doom Dragons. They're kind of like the boss monsters of this deck. You know, no cards in hand destroy 1 monster, they take half the damage. But I can't attack. It's a real good card. I run 100 eyes, 200 eyes, actually. Because, you know, it gets that loop going with the 3 barriers underneath, or, you know, more cards in hand or stuff like that. Just helps me out a lot. I run Void Ogre Dragon. It's kind of like the Sheen of Infernities. You know, Legendary 6 Samurai Sheen. But it requires no cards in hand, so it's meant for Infernities. I run 2 Mistworms because Mistworm kind of clears their field and everything. It makes me more optionable to attack them for game. And yeah, just basically a controlling card. And then I run Levier, or Proxy at the moment, but Levier to get my banished Mirage back from 100 eyes, and I run that loop all the time. So thank you for watching, and I'll post more videos of other decks soon.